Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to lesson 7 in the Arabic series, and today inshallah something slightly different in the style, but we're moving on to the next letter. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. All praise is due to Allah who has blessed us with this language of Arabic, blessed us to be Muslims, so we read it. Yes, inshallah now is the time to understand it and to write it as well. So inshallah the first point will just be a challenge. Try and join these words to make these letters to make a word. I'll leave you to it. I'll say pause as you try and begin to join these letters together, and unpause. So that's it. Your time's up. Now I'll join these letters. So we're looking at the thought today, and the first word we have is tifl, and that these are showing the words. So we're gonna start with just highlight what we're looking at today, as we have been going over in the previous lessons. It's the ta, and here we see the ta at the beginning of each word. So each letter has been shown in its full form, and here, as we've been doing in the previous lessons as well, we're looking at that in the middle, and then I go towards the end. Usually this one's a joined up, so sheen would join to ta, but then here we have the alif, and that won't join to ta. So it's just to show you two end examples. So this is just another way of a format of seeing it, and let's start joining these. So the first one is tifl, which is a child, tifl. So we start with ta. So it's like a line down, and then it goes all the way across. So it's like a small sword. So we just did sword and dod. It was, the line starts at the base and then goes round, goes up, and then it carries on if you're joining. Otherwise you do a whole semicircle or so. But this one is a top, not a sword. So we start from the top, come all the way down, and then we make this kind of circle, oval shaped, like egg. So we have ta, and that will join onto fa. Just go up and down like a loop with one dot, as the fa has, and then we'll join it onto the lam. And the lam will be the one that will be going underneath. Tifl, meaning child. The next word we have is ta'ira. Ta'ira. So again, line down for the ta, the semicircle. We move on to straight going up to the alif, and that's the difference, where there's an alif and now that's a hamza. Hamza, you can see that sign at the top. The alif doesn't make a sound. It's like a vowel, as I've said in one of the previous episodes. So now we have a hamza, and we kind of start like that at the bottom, a small one. Hamza there. Join onto ra, which goes underneath the line. And then because after ra nothing joins, we have ta mudawwara by itself. Ta'ira. And ta'ira is a plane. Plane. Aeroplane. And the final one is tween. Now, I know we've come across a teen before, and that's in the ta. Teen. Teen with the ta is a fig. Suratul teen. Wat-teeni wa-zaytun. But this one is tween. This is what we're made from. So we're made from water and clay. So this is tween. So the difference, teen, not a full mouth, like an empty mouth. Teen, it gives a smile. And then tween with the full mouth. Tween. So a bit of how to pronounce these as well. We start with the ta, going loud again. Go up for the ya. So you can see how it's changed. That ya is not that full shaped ya. Just goes up and down. So that's a typical kind of move we make. You can make it a ba, you can make it a noon, you can make it a ta, you can make it a ya. And that's what we want, the ya. And it finally joins on to the noon, and the noon is the one that will go underneath the line. Tween. And tween, as I just said, is not fig, but clay. Clay. So that's ta at the beginning. Now we look at ta in the middle and then towards the end. So the next word we have is batta. Ba joining onto the ta. So normally after I've done the ba, I'll leave it there and then I leave a gap, come with the ta, the line for the ta, and then join it, and then it touches that ba there. And then finally carries on to the ta marbuta, the ta that is kind of joined at the end. That was the ta mudawwara, I did not join. That just sat nicely on top by itself. And here this ta kind of lifts off from the floor. Or it can stay on the floor a little bit. Batta. And batta is duck in Arabic. A duck. And the next one we have ta at the end, but this is joined onto it by sheen. So we have meme joining on to sheen. We've seen the head figure of the sheen. 1, 2, 3 dots, and then this again. I want to leave a gap. Come with the ta, come with the line for the ta, and then join to make the ta. Musht. Musht, which is comb. Comb. And then finally the last one is a bit of a trick. So we start with the kha, which we learned to do, which sits on top, comes down, or you can do a straight line down if you want in the slant. But as you get more stylish, you can start doing like a wave coming down. And then the kha joins onto the ya, so that's the ya kind of did just there. The ya, go up, come down. But there's 2 yas, and we're not going to write 2 yas because this is now a shadda letter with the W on top. So that's 2 in 1. The first one is sakin, and the second one is going to have the fatha on top, the zabr, the fatha. So here, kha joining onto ya. There's 2 yas in there. The first one is the sakin, khay, khay, and then it makes the next sound ya, khayya. But because it's an alif, not a hamza, the alif will make it is a vowel, which makes it long. So far that's khayya, khayya, and then we end on the ta. And now because this is after an alif, that ta is by itself. Again, line down, and then oval shape. Khayyat, khayyat, which is a tailor. Now you'll notice there's a kha in there, there's a ya in there, and there's a ta. So we've already seen khayt before in kha, that's thread. So they all kind of link together. As we'll go progress in Arabic, you'll realize that. The kha, the ya, and the ta is a thread, and khayyat is the one who sews that thread. So this is a tailor. So there we have it. The first 3 words, write it down, practice it. From here, only one of them is the feminine one, is from that clue there. Batta. The others are all masculine words. So all will be hada, sorry, this one as well. هذه طائرة, هذه بطة. The others all are هذا. Now we'll move on to the next part. So before we go on to the brother of ta, we will look at some other words to add into our vocab. Not into our vocab, but to learn words about Arabic. And that is here and there. Now so far we've only learned a few pronouns. So if I say ana huna. Huna means here. So when I say ana, that's when I was saying I am. From our last lesson we did pronouns. Ana huna, I am here. And if I just refer to one of you, I'll say wa anta or anti, you, masculine or feminine. Wa anti هناك. هناك. And هناك is there. هناك. هنا هناك. So I'll say أنت. You say anta or anti, depends who you're referring to. So that's huna and hunak, the new words. Have a little bit of an exercise first. So here we have the words, and your mission is to write the missing words. They've been done in English. Normally when you're learning Arabic they'll have pictures, when you're learning Arabic for children and even adults, to see pictures of these things, and then you can write the right word appropriately. So in this situation the first picture, because it's huna, is something nearby, it would be a smaller picture, and then it'd be a bigger picture because it's near you, and then these pictures would be a smaller picture because they're far away. So I've got a house. So do you remember the vocab for house? Write with it huna. Man, we've done all these vocabs. This is something we should have already learned. Write that against huna, and then write the other ones against hunak. So we have house, man, mouse, Muhammad. We haven't come across Muhammad, but try and practice the name Muhammad, because as it is our Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, his name, blessed name, the most praised name, and I'm sure you've seen it in some places. Wherever there's Allah written, you'll always see Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam written next to it. Horse, tower, mountain, giraffe, Bilal, elephant. So these are all one sentences. The top is one sentence. You're saying something's nearby, and then you say something's far. This is here, this is there. So you're gonna just go over these and have a go at them. I'll say pause and unpause. Now that you've attempted them, I will write down the answers for that. So in the first one we had house. Now you can say a house or the house. The house would be preferred because we're talking about a specific house. But if you wrote just Bait, if you wrote Bait huna, a house is here, that would be fine, but really we're looking for Al-Bayt. Al-Bayt, showing it's a Qamariya letter, it's a moon letter. Al-Bayt huna. Now the waw is something we haven't come across. That's a conjunction. It's an and in Arabic. And. The house is here, and the tower. So if you wrote a house is here and a tower is there, that's fine, but we prefer it with the alif lam. Al-burj. Ba, ra, jim. Al-burj. So that's the first one. Second one, ar-rajul. Ar-rajul. As soon as it writes after alif lam a letter with the shadda on top, mushaddada, then you'll know it's a shamsiya letter, a sun letter. So it goes ar, it merges into it. Ar-rajul instead of qamariya. Al-bayt, al-burj, qamariya at the top here, shamsiya at the bottom there. Ar-rajul huna wal-jabal. Al-jabal, qamariya letter. Al-jabal. Wal, we go straight on to wal, jabal. So far, when we see a shamsiya letter, hopefully here, you'll see how it joins into it. Yeah, the next one's going to be shamsiya. So, all planned, of course. Wal jabal, jim, ba, lam, jabal. Next one, al-fa'r, qamariya, al-fa'r. Al-fa'r, with the sakin on the hamza, al-fa'r. Al-fa'r. Huna, the mouse is here. This is the shamsiya. Was-zarafa. So as you can see with the waw, which has a fatha on it, we went wal. We pronounce the lam because it's a qamariya. Wal burj. Wal jabal. Here we're going to go to was. We're going to go straight into the za because the za is a shamsiya. So we ignore the lam, we go into was zarafa. Was zarafa. And the giraffe is Hunak, is there. The names don't need alif lams on it. They're already, you're speaking about a specific person. Muhammad. Muhammad. Meme goes up to the ha, meme, and then dal, all above the line. Muhammad. Muhammad. Muhammad huna. Wa Bilal. Again, Bilal doesn't need alif lam. Wa Bilal. We've done Bilal. Wa Bilal hunak. And Muhammad is here. Bilal is there. Al-Hisan. Al-Hisan with a sod, not a sin. Al-Hisan. Huna wal-Fil. Surah Al-Fil, the elephant in the Quran. Al-Fil. Wal-Fil. Qamariya. Wal-Fil, not Waf-Fil. Wal-Fil. So it's important to know the Shamsiya and Qamariya. Go over that if you haven't, and try and remember which one's there and try and practice it. You can practice it with waw, with each one. Mim, Qamariya, Shamsiya. Wam, Mouse, we did Mouse. Wam Mouse or Wal Mouse, it will be Wal Mouse. So practice that with the words we have done, and then hopefully get used to that. So that's Huna and Hunak, which was today's lesson. And now we'll carry on to Dha. And Dha we just do it how we have done so far with previous lectures. So Dha, the beginning. We have Dharf, envelope. It's only the raw that went underneath, the raw. Dhil, Dha, Lam, Dhil, shadow, dha at the beginning. Dhufr, only the ra has gone underneath. Dhufr, and dha is the same as ta. So you know you have the line down and then you have the semicircle, the egg shape. Dhufr, nail, fingernail, fingernail. Adm, adm, ain, dha, joined onto the dha, meme. Meme going underneath. Normally at the end the letters will show the full form. Adm. So it's showing different color. Adm. Second on the dha. Bone. Bones in your body, the bone. A bone. And the final two, all of these are masculine words. All of these are hadha. Final two is nadhara, which is finally a feminine word. Noon, dha here. The alif, ra, and then ta mudawwara. Nadhara. Glasses. And finally the last word with dha at the end. Wa'idh. Wa'idh. And that's supervisor. Supervisor. And that's it for today's lesson.